Hey everybody, you guys are probably going to freak out seeing me. I have not been doing videos for quite some time, not because I wanted to, I have just been so busy. Busy with work, busy with home, busy with kids, busy with grandkids, just busy with life. Yeah, so I have a ton to catch you up on. But let me start with, hi, I am Dory. I am 52 years old. I am 5'4". And on September 12th of 2016, I had vertical sleeve weight loss surgery with Dr. Darren Tischler in Hartford, Connecticut at Hartford Hospital. My highest recorded weight was 350 pounds. My day of surgery weight was 300.5 pounds. In December of 2019, I got down to what my lowest weight was at that point, which was 156.2, 156.4. I don't even remember. I know it's back in my videos. But anyways, I had reached that goal. And by January 1st, I remember I had gained, back into the 160s. Not really a big deal. 160 is great for 5'4". Definitely still on the BMI index as overweight, but I was okay with that. I felt good, but I was really striving to get back into 150s. So October of 2022, I was going to ask my doctor about the shot. At the time, it was Mounjaro, which I thought that was the one that I was supposed to ask for. But that is actually for diabetics, that and Ozempic. So he told me that Wegovy was what I wanted to get, but at the time, they had a shortage. So he put me on Saxenda, which is... it's Saxenda, but it's a daily injection. That was fine. I was so excited just to have something. At that point, October of 2022, I was 182. So I knew that I wanted something to help with my cravings and with my food noise and everything. And I'll explain to you what the food noise is to somebody who may not know what that is. So I did that from October until January, and luckily my husband's in the military, and we have a mail order pharmacy that's out of Brighton, Massachusetts, near Boston, and they had Wegovy back in stock. So he, put in a request for it. I did a prior authorization, and I started that in January of 2023. So fast forward now to January 2025, and then of course today is March. I don't even know what date it is, March 30th. But in January 2022 has been 2 years successfully that I have been on Wegovy. I started at the lowest dose. Every 4 weeks I would go up, and then I have been on this maintenance dose since probably June or July of 2023. So it's been a couple of years, a little over 2 years that I've been on it. Everything is great. I take it every Friday. Sometimes I can go 10 days without it, maybe 7 to 10 days. I had this jacket on because I was so cold, and now I'm gonna have to take it off because now I just got hot. But anyways, so, let me throw that over there. So anyways, I went ahead and got down to 130 pounds. I was 130 for quite some time. I fluctuated between 130 and 134. And then now for the last year, I have been 134 to 136. That's it. I don't go past 136. If I have to have a bowel movement, then maybe I'll go to 138. But 134-ish, 135 is where I've been for over a year now. I don't really have too many side effects as I did in the beginning with the shot. I know in the beginning I had nausea, frequent headaches. I would feel dizzy. That was a big one. Probably the first year I had that. And then the second year I still get nausea once in a while. And then I also get which I think is common. I think it's just common for anybody because when I had my last well visit, she mentioned that it was, I told her that my heart skips a beat every once in a while, or it feels like it skips a beat. And she said that that was common even just for my age. And so that was fine. But I think it has to do with the shot. I just think that that's one of the side effects. And I also get where I'm having it actually right now, where all of a sudden I feel hot, but I have goosebumps. And I think that's the medication. I really do. I didn't have that before the medication, but it's not really a big deal. None of these things have hindered my lifestyle. None of them have slowed me down. I am, very active. I work as a special needs paraprofessional in a preschool, which is very rigorous. I'm actually assigned to 2 different classes. In 2 days, though, I will be back to my regular class, but both classes are substantially separate children. They mostly have autism, and they have ADHD, and they are usually on IEPs or 504s, and they are nonverbal, most of them. They use AAC devices. So I love my job. I definitely, there's just something about, I've always had like a sixth sense about me. I don't even know how to explain it, but I can see things before they happen. I can feel things very, I don't want to say psychic, but that's the only thing I can really compare it to, like kind of psychic abilities. But basically, I can tell children who need our services, and they kind of gravitate toward me. And it actually it works out great, because I can tell when a child is going to have a behavior, or is going to bite or scratch or kick or just like let loose. So I prepare myself. And so, so I just do that Monday through Friday. That's my job, 6 hours a day, 5 days a week. That's how long my school is open for. Recently, I've been really busy because we are negotiating our contract. Our contract is over on June 30th of this year, and we need to secure a new contract. So I'm on the negotiation and bargaining team. And so we have really done a lot of homework. And so we're really praying for a good raise. We definitely are, we are earning like not even a livable wage at this point. We haven't had a cost of living adjustment I've been there almost 5 years, and I've never had one. So we definitely are way below, we're basically like at poverty level, and we do so much. We're like what nurses are to doctors. We are that to our teachers, and our teachers appreciate us so much. They're actually, I'm negotiating for 3 different units. One is like the teachers, one is us, and then one is like the vice principals and like the OT and PT and all that. And so anyways, the teachers are actually willing to take a lesser raise if we get a bigger raise, because of how important we are to their jobs. But anyway, so back to the whole weight loss thing. Food noise is huge. If they just had a pill or a shot or something that just removed food noise from people, I'm telling you, there would be so much more success with dieting and exercise and weight loss and weight loss journeys if they just remove the food noise. And food noise, if you don't take it away, you don't understand that that's actually a thing. But basically, it's where you fixate, on different foods. For instance, I could go out with my husband, and he would eat part of his meal and take the other part home, or I would eat half of my meal and then take it home, and I would fixate on needing to eat the rest of that meal before the day was out, or the next day, or if there was a little bit of ice cream left, like only a serving, I would fixate on, oh my gosh, I need to eat that ice cream. It's there, it's calling my name, even though I'm not hungry. It's like you're always thinking about the next time you have to eat. It becomes this consuming thing, and I know a lot of people have it because a lot of my friends have talked about it who have now been on this weight loss shot. Some of them are on Wegovy, and some are on Zepbound. I also have a friend who it's not working. Neither one is working for her, so she's trying to find what kind of is going to work for her. So I feel great. I definitely I wish I could afford the skin removal surgery. I was denied 3 times. I was denied the first time, and then I was ultimately denied 2 appeals. So it's just something that one day I just wish I could afford. I wish I would win the lottery, or someone would have me in their will of some sort, and I'd be able to go and get it done. These are my arms, so there's a lot there that could be taken off. I did get a few tattoos since the last time. This is my warrior. She actually came about because my brother, who I know I've mentioned in the past, he is a alcoholic, and he was living here recently until November of last year. He was living here. He was doing fantastic. He had been in treatment. He had been going to meetings. He had been like at a halfway house, but at some point he thought that he could do it on his own. He moved in here and then quickly started hiding, drinking. It didn't take us long to figure it out, though, probably only a couple of weeks. And then I had him move out, and it just was so sad to me that I was fighting a battle for him that he wasn't even fighting for himself. And that's my mentality usually. I'm usually an advocate for the people who can't speak up for themselves. And so I went through a really hard time in November and December, and even in January when he came to his senses, and he wanted to move back, and he made all these promises, but my husband did not want him to move back. He just thought it was not a good idea, which now looking back was a really good thing, because it caused him on January 15th, it caused him to put himself into a rehabilitation place. And then it caused him to go into a program now that he is able to live at for a year. And he went into the rehab, and then he was transferred to another facility where he attends meetings 5 days a week. Now he just finally is able to get out of there for 4 hours a day. Of course, he goes back and has to be tested to make sure he hasn't had any substance or alcohol or anything. And then he's able to live there from March of 2025 to March of 2026. And then at that point, he's already now on a waiting list to get an apartment, and they're helping him actually go to school. He never obtained his GED. So he's 50. He just turned 50 in April. He'll be turning 51 this coming April. And so it actually worked out, but the warrior came about because, with advocating for him, my friend who's a tattoo artist, one of my best friends, she said, I created this in 2020, and it represents you, like you're a warrior, you're going to fight for everybody. And I was originally going to just have Stronger Than the Storm tattooed, but once I saw this and she did it, I just loved it. So I also have this one. It's going to be backwards to you guys, but it says "Let Them" with a heart. And I know you guys know probably the whole "let them" poem, let them mistreat you, let them talk behind your back, let them do all these things and just keep going on with life. And then on the flip side, let them love you, let them be nice to you, just be accepting of that. I actually got it because a friend of mine, we used to be best friends for like 20 years. And for the past 7 years, we have been very, I don't even know what to say. She was in a bad relationship with a narcissist, and I think it just really did something to her. She has a lot of unhealed trauma, and she just kind of wrote me off. And so she was making these bad decisions, going back and forth to this other guy, and I just was trying to challenge her and tell her, listen, you really got to love yourself. This guy is a jerk, and he's going to bring you down, and she wouldn't listen. And so I got this because every time that it would be in my face where I'd see them on social media together or all this, I could look down and just say, let them do whatever they're going to do. They'll find out in the end, and I can just go on with my life. And then I also got this beautiful, I think you can see it, this beautiful flower. Me and my best friend, we got these flowers together, and they just represent our friendship. And it is, I forgot the name of the flower. Oh, I forget. I have it written down, but it's a flower that means like strength and friendships. Being there for each other through thick and thin, and always being closer than sisters. And so we both got the exact same tattoo, and because of ours, they actually, my tattoo artist actually has tattooed several of these on other clients, some darker pink, some different colors, but Anyways, that's that tattoo. So I've just really been expressing myself with tattoos, just kind of, going on. Oh, I actually forgot about this one. I'll have to stand up for this one. But this is my, for my husband's 40th birthday last November 30th. He has Jack Skellington and I have Sally, and this is a heart. And so when we hold hands, his heart joins mine, and he has Jack Skellington right here. So that's from The Nightmare Before Christmas. He loves that movie, and it was just perfect timing. It was his birthday, and we really wanted to get something as a couple. And so I always joke with him that when we get to heaven, I'm gonna, where's Jack? Come, like Cinderella tries on the shoe, come hold my hand. Is it you? Is it you? But anyway, so yeah, so that's been good. This year at school, at my work, it has been extremely, it's been a rough year. It started out rough. It's just been a rough year. It is going by super quick though, because I can't believe we're almost in April. Funny enough, my older daughter, Sarah, her daughter, Ember, and she went to school last year at my job, and then now she's full-time this year at preschool. And so I take her into school every morning and bring her home with me, and that's our thing we do. And funny enough, my daughter used to work at this school doing the same thing I did back in 2021 to 2022 when I started. And then she left after having Ember, and there were some problems that Ember had as an infant and young baby, so she left. But now, funny enough, she's coming back on Tuesday. So in 2 days, I'll be working with my daughter. She's in a different class. She's in a class that I'm actually being switched out of to go to my other class full time. So on Tuesday, we're going to see how it's going to go. I'm a little nervous because me and Ember have our own routine. So I don't know how Mommy's going to fit into this. We go to different classes to visit, but I think Mommy will probably just go to her class, and maybe Ember will, whatever. I'm sure it'll work out fine, but I just don't want Ember to kind of get out of routine, and maybe she needs a new routine with Mommy, and that's fine. But my daughter said that she's gonna come here in the morning and we would ride together. So that's enough about that. Food, I definitely still feel the restriction from my weight loss surgery. I definitely feel it, with the shot. I eat like regular stuff. Sometimes I'll wake up in the morning and I'll be hungry and I'll have 2 toasts, like avocado toast. I might have 1 avocado with everything but the bagel seasoning on 2 pieces of bread. I toast it. I can eat the whole thing. And then that's fine. I don't feel over full. Other times I can only eat like a half of one and I'm full. I definitely have to stop eating before I'm too full, because I still get the same thing where you feel nauseous and all of that. I know my goals when I'm trying to do this going forward, like coming up soon, is I need to concentrate on drinking more water, and I also have to get back to taking vitamins. So I have not taken vitamins. I know I'm going to need them. I'm 52. 52 is like the new 32, because I still feel like I'm stuck at 32. But anyways, 52, you really got to learn how to get more calcium and vitamins and D3 and just all of that stuff. And so I definitely have to get back on the vitamin wagon. So that's my goal, is to drink a lot of water, not too much. This is my cup. It's a 40-ounce cup. And if I can drink one of those a day, that'll be fine. Sometimes I cannot drink a whole one, but I need to focus on the water intake and then the vitamins. I also want to focus more on eating whole foods rather than packaged foods. I know I can get, for whatever reason, and let me know in the comments if anybody who is also on these injections find the same thing, but I can eat more dessert type things, sweet things, than I can savory or other things. So if, I don't know, say there's a piece of pie on the counter, in a pie or whatever, a cupcake or something, and I'm really hungry, I would eat that. That would agree with me more than if I had like a hot dog or a burger or a sandwich or whatever, a taco, just taco meat, chili, whatever it is. That cupcake would sit better with me and it makes me feel better. If I eat something else, I kind of feel nauseous. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but I need to try to figure out how I can eat a little bit healthier and more salads and more fruits, maybe like mango salad, my salsa rather. My husband made some yesterday. It was delicious. We had grilled. I bought my husband a Blackstone for Christmas. And the weather is just starting to get better up here in Massachusetts, where he cooked on it yesterday, and we made some grilled zucchini, and that was delicious. He made some fried rice. He made mango salsa and steak. We had steak. But in any event, yeah, so I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm still doing everything. Please let me know, like, what you want to know, if there's any future videos you want to know. Yeah, so I'm still maintaining. I'm down from 350 to 135. It's about a 220 pound weight loss. I was 130. It was, yeah, 220 was how much I had lost. I went from a BMI of, it was 59.2 down to, I think it's 21, maybe 21, 22. But anyways, I've been normal for a while. That depends actually who you ask, because maybe some people don't think I'm normal. But yeah, so that's it for now. I just wanted to get you guys caught up. Thanks for sticking to the end. And I will talk to you guys soon.